Hello, it is the Art Monarch, and in today's video we'll be getting back into the drawings here. This is a new month, which means massive quantities, huge, gigantic amounts of artwork will be produced this month. And also I'll be using some Prismacolors, alcohol markers, and testing out some colors, because as you can tell from my past videos, I like using black on white paper. Just black and white is nice. But we'll try using some colors. Now, this drawing here started out as a spaceship, a spacecraft, an intergalactic station, okay? And then about halfway through, I realized it doesn't look very aerodynamic. It's not the type of structure that would be able to fly. So, I'm going to call it a factory, or the Art Monarch Plaza, a little area where a lot of work goes on. There's some clouds billowing at the top, smoke, and stairs that are on the different levels. And it is a little crooked. I didn't use a ruler, but that's because I was going to make a spaceship, and when I make spaceships I don't need a ruler, but for buildings and stuff it makes more sense to do that. But anyways, you can kind of see some windows forming in the beginning of the video, and those were supposed to be for the spaceship, but they're a little bit more boxy looking, so it's a building. And I kind of got the inspiration from Borderlands 2, the Hyperion arena. If you've played Borderlands 2, you know what I'm talking about. The big massive yellow city that Handsome Jack, you have to fight him and all of that stuff. I haven't played the new Borderlands 3 or the fourth one that's coming out now, just because my laptop doesn't seem to be able to handle that. But that's kind of where I got the inspiration with this. I could have done a little bit of yellow and it might have stood out more. So I think my art style has definitely been inspired by Borderlands 2. I played that game a lot back in 2013, 2014, probably put at least 1,500 or 2,000 hours into it, most likely. And great storyline, 10 out of 10 game. Really the best game I've ever played. I mean, I haven't played like every game. There's a lot of different good games out there. But the art style in the game is iconic. I mean, it's kind of like a comic book style, and a lot of my drawings can kind of look like that now that I think about it. But haven't played the third game or the new Borderlands 4 that's going to come out, just because my computer doesn't have the processing power for that. But it is what it is. Look, I'm busy with drawing. I don't have that much time to play video games anymore. Or I guess I could for an hour or two, but honestly, a part of me doesn't even want to play the newer Borderlands games, just because the second one was so nostalgic. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Everything was it's iconic. This isn't an advertisement, by the way. I'm just telling where I've got some of my inspiration from.